You're watching Alaska's news source.
Every aircraft in the state of Alaska that has a tank has been active on this fire today.
You can hear the roar and see it as well right there. The Riley fire causing the evacuation of several hundred Denali National Park employees, campers, and hikers as the several hundred-acre blaze rages near the entrance of the national park.
Fire, maybe even growing larger, and it's quickly spreading. So I could understand that. Unfortunately, for the people that are on those trips, I really feel for you, and I wish, I wish this wasn't impacting their trips. But we're in the interest of keeping things safe.
Officials with Denali National Park and Preserve, as well as the Bureau of Land Management Alaska Fire Service, tell us that the Riley fire, which erupted this afternoon, has grown to hundreds of acres in size. AK Fire Service says all westbound tour and transit bus services have been discontinued, and visitors currently west of the park entrance area, they're being shuttled eastward. Hundreds of people in the area are currently under evacuation orders. Anyone with plans to go to the park, especially near the park entrance where there are several businesses, they're encouraged to stay away, as those who are fighting the blaze by land and by air are waiting for more help to arrive. All visitor facilities and operations are closed tomorrow. People are already in campgrounds west of the park headquarters are being allowed to stay there until their reservations expire. No new reservation holders are being allowed into the park. We want to emphasize that at last check, no structures have been damaged or are under immediate threat, and we've received no reports of injuries. We have a crew on the ground tonight near the entrance to the Denali National Park and Preserve, and that's where we find Lex Yelverton. Lex, what do you see? What can you show us with your camera there?
Joe, you can see the Riley fire just right behind me. It is right near the entrance of the Denali National Park. You can see the smoke still billowing up into the air. This is an active fire, and it is still not contained. It spans roughly 350 acres, and on top of that, you can see a crew right now. They're dropping water on top of the fire, trying to gain control of the fire, and it has caused the evacuations of hundreds of people. Now we talked to leaders with the National Park Service. Paul Oleg with the Denali National Park says the Riley fire was identified at about 2:30 this afternoon and again has grown to more than 350 acres in size. As you can see, this fire is burning near structures, although at last check, officials say there's no immediate threat to structures, and we've not heard a word of any injuries. Fire officials are asking people to stay off all front country trails, and day-use visitors are being turned around at the park entrance. All camping and park trails are evacuated and closed in the area. The area where the fire is currently burning is up above the Nana River in Prague and in close proximity to the Horseshoe Lake Trail area. For those who aren't aware, that is a dense forest.
We currently have jumpers and crew working on the fire. They'll be working through the night. And then we have 4 interagency hotshot crews that are en route, as well as a complex incident management team that will be assisting with the fire throughout the week.
Like you just heard, Denali National Park leaders are going to be working and having crews out throughout the night working on this wildfire. They're coordinating with multiple agencies, and they are working on getting 80 firefighters from the lower 48 to come and help with firefighting efforts here for the wildfire. This is something that we're going to continue to look at and develop as it's a developing situation, and we'll have more on this at alaskasnewssource.com, and you can find the latest there. Joe?